The Sports Scouting Report with Lee Burkeen, brought to you by Harvey Autos in Shreveport, Bossier City, the name you've trusted for years. Geico, the insurance savings you expect. Supreme Chevrolet, expect more from Supreme Automotive Group and Gonzalez. Total Car Care, tire shop and automotive repair in Baton Rouge. Bollinger Shipyards, 75 years of delivering high-quality vessels. And the Bugman, we get them before they get you. Here's your host, Lee Burkeen.
Hi everyone, Lee Burkeen, traveling the state of Louisiana at St. Augustine High School today. You're going to see a great show today. Behind me is the history of St. Aug in New Orleans, St. Augustine. Rise, sons of the gold and purple. Says, get our chorus sound for the glory of St. Aug and the honor of our alma mater's name. Little history here, a lot of, the Purple Knights is what they go by. You're going to get to see a lot of kids that we interview today. Always wanted to come to New Orleans and come to St. Aug and show off a little bit of the school. Me and Jay are going to walk in and show off the wall by the principal's office, which shows all the honors and accolades of some of the great students that have come out of the school and people that have played different sports. But honored, this school's had Leonard Fournette, Tyrann Mathieu, several actors. Actually, the guy in Rocky Balboa who just passed away recently, Apollo Creed, went to St. Aug High School at one time, just to give you an idea. But several people in the music industries come to the school, track, football, basketball, baseball. We'll probably walk in here and show a little bit.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Welcome back. Lee Burkeen, your host of Sports Scouting Report podcast. Again, please support us for our show. We're traveling the state. The goal is to hit 100 high schools this year in the state before the year's over, which last year we hit 50. This year we'll do over 100. I love going to the school of St. Aug. We're at St. Aug today. We're going to actually film different areas of the school where all the awards and accolades. Before the show is over, I'll mention that, and we'll have some B-roll, and we're going to walk around the school and kind of film all the famous people that have come out of here for students and celebrities. But we've got more recruits to interview. But our next recruit is Seth St Martin, a defensive back, safety. You can call him a free safety. You can call him a strong safety. And if he keeps growing, Coach might call him an outside linebacker at some point, right?
Yes, sir.
Seth, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
You're going to be a senior.
Yes, sir.
I love on the form that we gave you, you said business entrepreneur. I love that.
Yes, sir.
Because that's what I did. That's good to know that you're thinking that way. Good student, 3.0 in the classroom. Number 28, which is a good number, good safety number. Now, there's been some big safeties come out of the school. One, Pritchett, just signed with Georgia Tech.
Yes, sir.
Learn anything from him being a year older than you, that he was 6'3", 190?
Of course, because I came from Holy Cross High School. So once I came here, Chris always influenced me to get better. Practice with him, always looked up to him at practice. During games, when I was ineligible, I was watching him, learning from him and at practice, I'll make mistakes. Chris will come help me set through this, set through that. I said, I got you, Chris, and I'll make plays.
Christian is going to Georgia Tech. I look for him to play this coming fall for them. Incredible player. Seth is going to be able to take up the slack now. I'm going to throw a name out to the old St. Aug grads. In 1978, I was like 8 years old, okay? The first great safety to come out of here was Walden Cager. Went to LSU, 6'2", 200 pounds. Mm-hmm. And LSU signed 4 St. Aug players that year in 78 off of Otis Washington's football team, the legendary Otis Washington. And all 4 played in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
Is that incredible?
Yes, sir, is it?
Malcolm Scott was a tight end at 6'5", that was a St. Aug grad, 250. Marcus Quinn was 6 foot, 180, was all SEC 3 years. and they had one other player from St. Aug. But I just want to throw that trivia out there. But Seth, you're almost 6'2", you're pushing 190. What do you think of the senior year? What do you need to improve on with Coach Valdez and your DB coach?
Coach Valdez, I definitely need to get my confidence up. Sometimes I break it, but I'm definitely going to get that up. I'm always working, always on the grind. Coach Valdez is definitely going to help us with that, getting stronger, and we definitely going to work this season.
Talk about colleges. Who did you grow up liking, and have you heard from any colleges?
I grew up liking the Florida Gators. That was always my team.
Chop, chop, huh?
Yes, sir. That was always my team. But now, as I'm getting older, I want to kind of stay down here with my family, get a better connection with everybody. So I'm looking at LSU.
Okay.
Yes, sir. LSU, of course.
And they always make safety offers later. It's the corners that get the early offers.
DBU.
The safeties, like Pritchett, he didn't get any early offers, hardly, not the big ones.
Yes, sir.
And all of a sudden, bam, everybody wanted him in the end, right?
Everybody wanted.
Seth, good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
Glad to have you on today. We're going to keep interviewing players, and we're going to get to Coach Valdez at the end to talk about St. Aug, the new head coach here. He's not new. He coached at St. James, West St. John, McKinley, Scotlandville, and Grambling University recently, All-American. Even if he wasn't an All-American, he was All-Conference, All-SWAC at Southern as an offensive lineman and played at O.P. Walker. We'll be right back.
Total Car Care, tire shop and automotive repair in Baton Rouge.
Welcome back, Lieber Keene of the Sports Scouting Report podcast. We're here at St. Aug, the St. Augustine Knights, Purple Knights in New Orleans. Great history. Leroy Horde, running back, Michigan. Raynock Thompson, Tennessee. Derek Lewis, a tight end, went to Texas. I'm just throwing out former players. Tyrone Hughes, Nebraska. Chad Jones started here, the late Raheem Aleem. Leonard Fournette. And the Honey Badger. And there's been several fullbacks and tight ends that come out of the school. Malcolm Scott went to LSU, played for Jerry Stovall and was 6'5", played for the New York Giants. Speaking of tight ends, we have a young man who's a sleeper, going to be a junior. Has a lot of time to really grow, and he's got a good frame. 6'2", 220, going to be probably 230 come August. Davis Hiel. It's spelled Hay, but it's Hiel. Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you too.
So you got an O-line coach who's now the head coach.
Yes.
Who loves to block, loves physicality.
Yes.
What is it like knowing that you're going to be a tight end blocker on that O-line with the ability to maybe catch some balls too?
I just like the whole hybrid idea of it, you know. So I like blocking because in 5A football, that's the biggest thing, physicality, blocking, making sure that you can get your players open, like receivers, running backs, making sure you can block for them. So I like the opportunities that I'm being given. So
you're only going to be a junior.
Yes, sir.
Tight end, could play fullback if needed, going to major. You want to be an engineer one day. You said that you like the idea of drawing the plans up for buildings.
Yeah, like architecture.
Architecture, which is real neat. Have you done any of that so far? Just kind of studying it, or?
No, I just like how they do things. I like how the people that work behind the scenes.
Okay.
Things like that. Maybe
intern at one of those companies in college. You got a 3.9 GPA, a weighted 4.7 GPA.
Yes,
you wore 86 last year, but you said you might go to a small number this year.
Yes.
What do you think you might wear, jersey-wise?
I like 19. I like number 7.
Small digit?
Small digits.
Now, the tight end last year signed with Southern, right?
Yes.
And he was 6'5". Herbert? Hubert Salis. What is it, Khalees?
Khalees, yeah.
Big guy. You learn a lot from him?
Yeah, I learned how to be more physical, how to block, how to get lower. So I think he's going to be really good at Southern. I think he fits the scheme that they have, and I think one day we might see him in the draft.
Yeah, I mean, he runs really good for 250, huh?
Yes.
Plays hybrid receiver, too. And you're probably going to be 6'2", 240 by the time you're a senior, maybe even bigger than that. Davis, do you have a school or two that you like academic and athletics?
I've always loved LSU, and I would have to say I like Notre Dame too for that. So
that's a great school.
Yeah.
How are they in engineering at Notre Dame? Do you know?
So I'm actually going to a summer program for Notre Dame, and I'll be doing engineering there. So I'll see once I get there.
You have a chance to check out South Bend, huh?
Yep.
If it's not too cold.
Yeah, I heard it's really cold up there.
It depends on what time of the year. They say when it's football season, the visits, it's not cold. And then when after the visits are over, it's like in the 10s or 20s. But it's a very historic place. And they have a linebacker there now from U-High, Osbury, who's going to start this year.
Him. Yeah.
And his dad works for LSU.
Really?
His dad played for LSU, Verge. And his brother plays for LSU. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
So he's a redshirt outside linebacker, going to be a starter as a sophomore. But his last name is Osbury. Good player, but good luck to you, Davis.
Thank you.
I know you got 2 years left. Good luck. I can't wait to see you play this year because I know you lettered, but this is your first year to really be the guy.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Don't get up yet. We're going to take a picture. We'll be right back with Coach Robert Valdez, the head football coach at St. Augustine High School. His first year. We'll be right back.
Supreme Chevrolet. Expect more from Supreme Automotive Group and Gonzalez.
Hi, everyone. Lee Burkeen, the host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast. Welcome back. We're at St. Augustine High School, the Purple Knights in New Orleans. Great tradition. Tyrann Mathieu, LSU. Chad Jones started here. He finished at Southern Lab. He started at St. Aug. Raheem Aleem, the late Raheem Aleem. So many great running backs. Leonard Fournette, Sean Jackson. So many have went on to have great careers here. And then we've got some great DNs that have come out of this program. Roland Seymour went to Florida State, was an All-American, and we talked about Raheem Aleem. But we're going to interview a kid next, Warren Roberts Jr., who's a sleeper. You met Jules earlier, the offensive tackle, but they have a DN, Warren Roberts. Warren, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You're going to be a senior.
Mm-hmm.
You started last year as a junior, which is not easy here.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Talk about the competition at St. Aug, because even though you're big, like you're 6'2", 220,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of big guys on this team. And it's not like, oh, I'm automatic, right? Tell everybody about that, because it's hard to win a job here.
Yeah, it is. So basically, like it starts doing winter workouts. Like you're competing against everybody else. You gotta see who put in the most work. You gotta earn your spots. Everything not given. So yeah, I feel like I worked hard doing winter workouts. Yeah, can't see that I started.
So this is your breakthrough year. Like this is the year you're a little heavier.
Yeah.
And you said that you would like, and maybe coach will put you at outside linebacker this year. I know you play DN.
Yeah.
But what do you see yourself? You said you can run 4.7 naturally.
Yeah.
But you might can get it to 4.6, huh?
I probably could. I ain't run a 40 since my 9th grade year.
Okay.
That was the last time.
And you look like you look like you put more weight on too.
Yeah. I put more muscle on.
What is your strength, you think, of your game? Is it pass rushing? Is it strength? Is it
It's definitely pass rushing. Like I'm a finesse type of guy, speed rusher.
loop in and get the quarterback?
Yeah, I got a nice bit.
Who do you like to play the most? Is there a school you really love to play every year? I know y'all play McDonough 35 a lot, Edna Carr.
Yeah, competition-wise, I see Edna Carr, cause like Edna Carr and St. Aug bring out the whole city.
Yeah.
That and
Maybe Warren Easton?
well, yeah, they on our schedule this year.
Okay.
That's a real game.
I mean, these are all great programs with players, like great
Mm-hmm.
players. So what do you think of the team coming up? I mean, you're jersey number 44 for people that want to watch you this year.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know, it might be different, huh?
Yeah, I might
You going to
change it
single?
this year.
Maybe single number?
Yeah, I'm going single this year.
What do you think about the team and Coach Valdez being a new head coach here, but being a veteran coach?
See, I like Coach Valdez. I like his coaching style. I mean, our team, well, everybody ain't been, like we've been. Some people still run track right now, so we don't know like who all here yet. But
Right.
I'm pretty sure our team's still gonna be solid because we got a solid coach, got a solid O-line coach, still got a solid D-line coach, and we always had a solid defense. So, yeah.
All right, speaking of recruiting, talk about any colleges that have reached out or colleges you like.
Well, a couple of colleges reached out to me, but I only got one offer right now. That's University of Central Florida.
That's a pretty good offer.
Yeah, I only got that offer right now, but I still be talking to a lot of coaches, though. I'm really reading on camp season.
You know, I studied Central Florida. That's an enrollment of 35, 40,000 students.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big school. People hear Miami and Florida, and they go, well, who's Central Florida? That's in Orlando, man. That's Mickey Mouseville.
Yeah, I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
You got Disney World over there. That's a big draw, right?
Yeah.
So you say all your nieces and nephews, hey, y'all need to come to Central Florida. So that's the first offer?
Yeah, that's my first
What coach offered you from there?
Coach. Oh.
Assistant coach?
Wait. It was Coach. I forgot his name.
We all call him coach anyway, right?
Yeah, I forgot his name.
So Central Florida, who would you like to offer you? Like, you have a school or two, you'd be like, whoa, I'm glad they offered me.
I see ULM. I like ULM.
Okay.
LSU, of course. Like every kid from Louisiana
Wants to go there.
LSU. LSU, of course. I like Georgia. Georgia Tech.
What do you want to major in college?
Business or engineering.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
I thought you were going to say pharmacy with ULM. Because, that's where you go for pharmacy.
Pharmacy?
For a pharmacist.
I didn't know that.
Now, see? learned a little bit. I learned the last few years going over there. But Warren, good luck to you. Got a lot of room to grow. Mm-hmm. You might be 230 come fall, right?
Yeah.
So, but good luck to you. Look forward to seeing you play your senior year. We'll be back. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with some more St. Aug football players that are going to be either seniors or juniors this coming year.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Welcome back. Lee Burkeen, your host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast, owner of Louisiana Football Magazine. Also go to our website, lafootballmagazine.com, where a lot of these kids, the pictures we take today, we're going to do articles on them during the season. We have a young kid, very young, talented kid. He's only a freshman who's going to start for St. Aug, which is very rare. Or let's just say he'll play a lot. I don't know. Coach might tell me not to start, but he's definitely in the running to be a special player here at St. Aug. Miguel Whitley. Miguel, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I talked to you a couple of minutes ago. You were talking about your family.
Yes, sir.
A lot of your brothers were basketball guys.
Yes, sir.
Your dad was a basketball guy.
Yes, sir.
And your mom a track.
Track.
And you're the football person in the family. How did that happen with all the kids? You're now the...
Like growing up as a child, well, I'm still a child, but
yeah.
When I was younger, my family used to I was never good at basketball. So one day we was outside and we just started playing football, and I was always good at football, so I just stuck with football.
You tore them up, dominated?
Yeah,
Coach would not let me interview just any freshman. He thinks you got a chance to be special.
Yes, sir.
If you just keep, listening to them, being a freshman. But it's not every day you talk to a kid here at this school that's going to play ball as a wideout, because y'all got a lot of wideouts.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all lose 4 receivers. Y'all lost 2 really good ones last year.
Yes, sir.
And it's like y'all just reload.
Yes, sir.
What is it about the wide receiver spot that makes St. Aug so good every year? I mean, it's just always a lot of talent there.
Every year is always a good receiver at St. Aug. Last year was Josh
Jackson, huh?
Yes, sir.
6'3", 200?
Yeah, and I learned a lot from Josh, too. He was a good player. He was a nice dude. This year, I'm going to step up, and it's another outside receiver, and we're gonna make it work.
They're going to keep you going.
Yes, sir.
You're already 6 foot, 177. You're only a freshman.
Yes, sir.
So, Miguel, who's the tallest in the family?
My uncle, it's 2 of my uncles.
Okay.
He 6'6".
Wow. How tall is your dad?
My dad 6'3".
So you got a chance to be 6'3", 6'4" in the end. Good luck to you this year. I know it says you already know you want to major in business.
Yes, sir.
In college. That's good to know as a freshman in high school. And I'm going to be watching you this year because I know your name will be on the map after this coming year.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, Miguel.
Thank you.
Don't get up yet. We're going to come back and we'll have more interviews with St. Aug players.
Total Car Care, tire shop and automotive repair in Baton Rouge.
Welcome back. Lee Burkeen, host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast. We're here at St. Aug, the Purple Knights in New Orleans, Louisiana. Great school. We've got so many kids to interview. I appreciate Coach Valdez getting the kids out of class. It's a very disciplined school here. School's important. Center guard are very hard to find. Centers are very hard to find, and we've got a young man who plays center, and I think he could be a great, legit center in college. Gavin McCoy. Gavin, thanks for joining us, man.
Nice to meet you.
You look like you know what you want to do too one day. You're going to be a senior coming up.
Yes.
Pre-med.
Yes, I do.
Good field to be in. Anybody in your family in the medical profession?
No, not.
So you'd be the first?
I'll be the first.
Anybody play college sports in your family?
No.
So you'd be the first there?
So I'll be the first.
6'1", I would just say maybe 260 for fall, right? You're
Yes.
255 right now?
Mm-hmm.
Number 51, look for him in the Catholic League as a guard center, center for college. Gavin, I ask this to every St. Aug player, great tradition here. You got your new coach, Coach Valdez, who's a phenomenal coach. He's taken teams to state championship games. What do you think you need to improve on, and also who is the most famous player to you to come out of the school? Like first, what do you need to improve on?
I need to improve on being more aggressive, firing off the ball and finishing.
Okay.
Finishing my
How are you
blocks.
pulling? How are you pulling?
How am I pulling?
As a puller, you can pull pretty good?
Yes, I can pull.
That's good. That's key for college.
Yes, it is.
Now, who's your favorite former St. Aug football player?
Leonard Fournette.
Oh, man. Leonard was good, wasn't he?
Yes.
You had a chance to see him play when you were little?
Yeah, I did a few times.
He was a man among boys. Speaking of running backs, you block for him. Do you want to give him some love? Who are your running backs that you know you're going to block for this year?
Keith Hill, Lyondale Caston, good running backs.
You going to get some holes for him?
Yes, I'm gonna make sure they get to the plane.
Y'all got a chance to be pretty good on O-line.
Yes, we do.
What do you think about the size and the athletic ability of the O-line at St. Aug?
It's great. We're going to be able to dominate everyone in the Catholic League.
What do you think of Tyree Adams at LSU, St. Aug guy?
Nice.
I
Very
heard
aggressive.
he's dominating right now.
Yes, he is. Very aggressive.
I saw the other day that he's 6'7", 320, running like a 5 flat.
Yeah, he's a pretty big guy.
Unbelievable, huh?
Yes, he is.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Gavin McCoy, center guard, St. Aug, class of 225. Pre-med, 3.2 GPA, 3.3 actually right now. And we'll be back with more interviews at St. Aug. We'll be right back.
Thanks for watching the Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King.